If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to try something a little bit different. We're going to basically do a player review, but I've already played quite a few games with him and I know how I feel. But what I want to do is just go around and show you the gameplay from this particular game. And I'm going to see whether you know who the player is and whether we can get some good clips with him and generally score some nice goals and things. But this is going to be... This guy is actually very good. He's got a couple of really nice cards in there. But also, he's doing some dummies on the edge of the area and all sorts. But... if you think you know who it is, then try and guess it before we get to the actual in-game stats and we talk about the card toward the back end of the video. But without any further ado, let's see if we can score some goals with this team. I'm going to show you the goals that I concede as well as the goals that I score in this game. If I end up losing the game 1-0, then so be it. Here's Joe on the ball. He feels unbelievably slow, by the way. He's done well, but he did feel really slow. Ball comes back. Oh no, he come back to him here. Oh, he's in. And he shoots, and he should have scored. Can he get the rebound? Oh my god, he should have scored that. Can we score with Mata? No, Zambrotta. It's a corner. Joe should have scored there. He's had two chances. Zambrotta has had an opportunity there, and he really should have scored. We've got a corner. I'm going to try and put this near post. I'm not even going to try and decoy this. I'm just going to put it near post, and that was awful. There is Salah again. Right. There's Jesus. Let's see what we can do with him. A little La Croqueta, maybe. He's still got it. He dances around 1, 2, 3 in the box. Oh, what a save by Henderson. He's got a really bad goalkeeper between the sticks. He's got some really nice cards. He's got like a player of the month, Vardy. That's now like 88 rated or something. He's got an icon in there, Raul. He's got some really nice cards, but he's got a really dodgy goalkeeper. I don't quite understand it. We should be able to score a few goals while Henderson's in goal. In real life, he's a good keeper, of course. Oh, that good effort from Joe near post. Ball comes back round. Another good save. Henderson's made so many good saves. Can we change direction? Joe making a run. So's Jesus. Joe through the middle. I say through the middle. He's gone around the outside. I'm going to go for goal. Could have dragged it back. Another great save by the goalkeeper. I mean, Henderson's having an absolute blinder. I've not done that. I tried to play it to the edge of the area, but it is what it is. He's got a bit of a breakaway here. Let's see if Frank Rijkaard can come across. I've got Salah. Keeper comes out for it, and he's offside with his player of the month, Vardy. But we got away with one there because I think I probably would have cleared it off the line, but still, we have got away with one. I gave him far too much space. Of course, the player in question may not be an attacker, maybe a midfielder, a defender. We might even be talking about the goalkeeper. Joe and Jesus together. Joe doesn't quite have the strength. I mean, he should do. I think he's got a lot of strength, but... he didn't have the strength to hold off his man there for some reason. Here's Salah, Neymar, Jesus into Joe. Can Joe give it back to Jesus? Can we lob the keeper from that position? I don't know why it pulled away. He was onside. I think Joe went around the other side, maybe across the keeper. Maybe I could have squared it, but I went for goal with Jesus, and I probably should have scored, to be honest. He's in, and he's onside himself, and the goalkeeper has had an absolute mare. How the hell has De Gea not taken the ball? Here's Joe. I'm waiting for Neymar. There he is, Neymar. I tried to hit it first time. Didn't want to take a touch. He took a touch. Didn't even see the power bar go up. To Joe, into Jesus. Joe. Oh, he's got it. Can he... I mean... I'm pretty sure... Joe has, like... Neymar's all over the place at the moment. He's everywhere. I'm pretty sure Joe has, like, 99 strength or something. It's quite close, isn't it? So far, I don't think he's managed to actually use that strength to his advantage once. Here's Salah, drag back, and Joe has had an absolute mare, and the rebound goes in from Salah, and the goalkeeper's heroics, if you will, have finally relented, and we've managed to score, because that is ridiculous. I've had about 12 shots on target. I've missed quite a few, but I've had 12 on target, and that is the one that goes in. Salah, back to Jesus, back to Salah, to Joe, who's onside, and a great save from Henderson. It's a corner, and the goalkeeper has made so many great saves today. Jesus through. Look at that run from Mo Salah. Can he drag it past the keeper? He can, and he puts it in the back of the net. And finally, we're in the lead. I mean, we've been absolutely rampant in this game. Oh, hello. I was going to say he's going to have a... Well, no, maybe he will have a final attack. I don't know. Ball through here. Can we get it through? We have. Joe has it. Onside. Goes for goal and scores. Well, I'm actually unbelievably surprised Joe has managed to put that in the back of the net there. He is left-footed, of course. We know this. But how he scored that, I'll never know. Does the goalkeeper get a touch? I'm not sure. That's a great finish into the far corner. Now, of course, we were talking about Joe. I think it was pretty obvious, really. I would probably look to do this again because I do quite like the idea of just playing the game, showing you the goals we concede, showing you the goals we score, maybe not even with the player in question. Sometimes I'll do defenders and midfielders and what have you, but I think it was a bit too obvious that it was Joe because everyone else was kind of like a main sort of regular player that you see quite a lot during player reviews. Either way, Joe is an objective card that, of course, is free. You just have to give up your time. There's nothing too difficult in it, really. It's a case of, like, I think score and win 8 games with Brazilian players in rivals. There's a couple of squad battles ones in there. There's a couple of non-win requirements, so just get a through ball assist, for instance. It's quite straightforward, really. You get an 89 rated player moments Joe with some really nice looking stats. 4-star, 4-star, left-footed, medium-low work rate, 6'4", best birth year you could possibly have, 1987. And then with regards to the stats themselves, they actually look very, very good. You know, you've got 93 finishing, 94 attack positioning, 93 shot power, great sprint speed. Acceleration maybe a little bit too low there. You kind of want to bump that up. I say you want to bump that up. I've not done it with the sniper. In fact, with the sniper chem set, of course, we only boost the shooting and the dribbling. I've not looked at anything else. The reason I wanted to just bump up the dribbling was because his agility is 80, which is fine, but not great. And he's 6'4", so we kind of need to bump that up as much as possible. Unfortunately, I don't think it does anything. I played a couple of games without a chem style, threw the sniper on for the last few, and it doesn't really help him in terms of mobility. He's 6'4", he just feels slow, sluggish, and horrible, regardless of what you put on him. And of course, I felt like I had some decent gameplay. You know, I'm not saying get decent gameplay as in I was winning and beating my opponents, because I did lose 1 or 2. But what I mean is, of course, if you get heavy gameplay, a lot of people on, and the gameplay just doesn't feel that great, your players are taking ages to turn, can you imagine how bad this card would feel? That's the negative side. And from the clips as well, I'm hoping I've shown you at least 1 or 2 examples of it. The strength, it just isn't 99. It's more like 9. He just doesn't win anything. I don't know why. And that wasn't just in that one game, of course. As you can see, I've got 5 games played, 7 goals to be fair, which is quite good. A couple of them were tap-ins, 1 assist, which ended up being a case of the I sort of ran out of options and I ran down, the angle was too tight, had to play it across. The goal that you would have seen in the live game that I played was actually a really good finish from him into the bottom corner. That goalkeeper was ridiculous. Just a non-rare Henderson of Sheffield United, and I couldn't score against him. Going into the verdict then, if you will, is this card worth your time? I mean, yes and no. It's a weird one, because to be honest, there aren't really, like, you know when you get those objectives that you have to, like, score a goal in any game mode with a Brazilian player, then you unlock a 7-game loan on Joe, for instance, like an 83 rated Joe, and then it's like, right, now you need to go and score 5 goals with this loan, get a over-the-top through ball or whatever, and then you unlock maybe a better one, and then you eventually get to it. It's not like that. You just need to get 2 through ball assists in a game. Doesn't matter what player they are, for example, and then the sort of big overall goal is to quite literally just score a goal in a game with a Brazilian and get the win. So there are quite a few. I mean, if you've got Neymar, for example, you just need to score a goal with Neymar, which is probably what you do every game anyway, or someone like Gabriel Jesus. So yeah, you've got massive options there. You can get it naturally, which is the good thing about this. Sort of half build the team around it, but then just play the game, and eventually you will get it. But is it worth specifically going out and grinding for it? I mean, personally, I don't think it is, because Well, for a few reasons, really. It's not, okay, he's Brazilian, so it's not, like, ridiculously difficult to fit him into a team, but it's not ideal, is it? Let's be honest. He's from the Japanese league. They don't have a league SBC, so you don't really have any good high-rated cards other than David Villa and Iniesta from that league, unfortunately. If you've got those, then yes, sure, why not? It links, but I just don't really see this being a card many people would want to use, and I honestly don't think it's worth your time to sit there and grind it if you've got other things you can be doing. If you don't have anything else to do and you just want to do it because it's an objective, then obviously feel free to crack on, but I just don't think you'll use it. In terms of the strengths, his finishing was hit and miss, which is really weird for me because he's got insanely good finishing. It's like 93, 99 with a chem style. And he just, for whatever reason, was just really, really inconsistent with it. Like, sometimes he'd bury them, and I'd be like, wow, what a goal that is. And then next 2 minutes, he'd miss an absolute sitter, and I just don't really understand that. And, of course, he feels like an absolute tank, which is never good. His skills are quite good, actually. He's got some decent ball control and reactions, so he can pull off some decent skill moves. His composure's really good, but, again, the annoying thing about it is that you've got 98 composure, 99 strength, with a chem style 99, 99. But he just doesn't feel like he has it, you know? He goes shoulder to shoulder with any defender, and he loses the ball. And I just don't understand how that works. Maybe the game sort of favours the defender, I'm really not sure. But either way, that is the Joe card. It's not terrible. I won't lie and say it's awful, but it just doesn't, because it doesn't fit the way the game is played for the majority of people. I just feel like it's going to be a who does this actually appeal to kind of situation. That's the issue. That's the only problem with it. But with that being said, you might feel differently. So if you have used it and you've got a difference of opinion, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.